Today, the city I was born in, the City of Angels, is burning to the ground. But just a 4-hour drive away, the world's largest tech companies and over 100,000 attendees have descended on Sin City for the CES convention, which stands for Consumer Electronics Slopfest. Every January, these companies try to hype you up on futuristic BS nobody needs, like emotional support robots, smart toilets, AI babysitters, air purifying headphones, and vacuum shoes.
All of them, chat, are not, guys, you know, chat, when you make a product, chat, you answer a problem of the world, right? People say, okay, what about this in the world? You find a problem, you have a solution. None of these guys, zero of them, is answering the one question that we all ask. Can you fuck it? Nobody is fixing that problem.
Nonsense, there are Nobody's some incredible gems and truly game-changing technologies that you need to know about. In today's video, we'll separate the from the Shinola by looking at 17 pieces of weird new technology from CES. It is January 9th, 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. This robot is named Marumi, and it's been melting people's hearts. You can attach it to your purse, and it acts like a shy infant by rotating its head towards people nearby, which is definitely not creepy at all. A far more impressive robot is the Galbot, and I'm surprised they got away with that name, because as the name implies, it's designed to replace women in the kitchen. It was designed in China, where there's no concept of toxic masculinity, and the Galbot can do cooking, cleaning, and shopping. And like I've predicted before, every household will eventually have one of these humanoid robots. And that's because robot tech is on a collision course with AI tech like NVIDIA Cosmos, which is a platform that contains things like world foundation models and a bunch of other stuff to develop.
I've said before, I'll say it again. It is important that the robot makers need to stop putting heads on robots. Stop it. Stop putting heads. Stop making them humanoids. They're a fucking bot. You don't say hello. You don't say thank you. You say, yo, you piece of fucking junk metal mother sucker. Do this shit before I start punching you, bitch. That's what it is. It's a robot. It's a servant. It's not a human. It has no feelings. Do my thing before I start fucking punching it.
Robot tech is on a collision course with AI.
It's dangerous for humanity to interact with robots to anything else that they are. You are not anything else but a robot. Stop interacting like you're more than a robot. It's metal.
Tech like NVIDIA Cosmos, which is a platform that contains things like world foundation models and a bunch of other stuff to develop physical AI systems. A world model is a generative AI model.
Yeah. Hey, robot, make me a coffee. Faster before I punch. That's how you interact with the fucking bot. That's how you say. You say nothing else. There's no way to talk to it.
Designed to generate videos that simulate the real world, so robots can get stuff done.
Back in the days, people used to do the same thing with their wives. Now it's 2025. We're past that. We do the same behavior with robots.
In virtually any environment.
Robots can take it.
Humanoid robots, though, we'll first see the rise of robot vacuums. The Saros Z70 is a new AI powered.
Question mark. Like it's not true. Question mark, like that didn't happen back in the days. Got it.
Vacuum with an arm built into it. There's no need to use a garbage can like a caveman. Instead, just throw it on the ground and let the robot take care of it. That's cool, but what if you could turn yourself into a robot? This company, InMotion, is building wearable robots, which are essentially mech suits that could someday replace wheelchairs. If you don't want to become a robot, though, you should at least let AI manage your health. The Omnia 360 Smart Mirror and Scale will monitor your heart, weight, and blood pressure, among many other things, allowing you to be constantly anxious about the fact that your health is slowly failing and eventually you will die. But thanks to Revol, you can also use AI to manage your baby. It's a bassinet with a multimodal AI model, along with a radar sensor to track respiration and heartbeat. It can predict when your baby's about to cry and then rock it back to sleep. And that's a lot easier than having to yell at and shake the baby for 20 minutes. You could be doing fun stuff like driving your BYD supercar. The Yangwang U9 has a crazy suspension system that can actually perform a vertical jump on all 4 wheels, which means you'll never have to slow down for a speed bump ever again. But that's nothing compared to the Xpeng Aero HT, which almost looks like a Cybertruck knockoff, but is actually a land aircraft carrier. In the back, you have this 2-person drone thing that could take you anywhere. That's incredibly inspiring, but the only thing people really care about are how good their video games look. And NVIDIA just announced the RTX 5090 GPU, which crushes the 4090 in terms of performance. Most importantly, though, if you're using it to run and train AI models locally, they nearly tripled the AI operations per second and went from 24 gigs of memory to 32. But if you're really serious about deep learning, you want NVIDIA's new Digit supercomputer, which is capable of running 200 billion parameter models locally, and it's relatively affordable at $3,000. NVIDIA's biggest announcement, though, literally was,
so what if you buy 100 of those and you make this wall full of them, and you just fucking send it?
the GB200, a data center superchip that puts the H100 to shame. While AI startups desperately try to figure out how to make money, NVIDIA will make a killing selling and renting this hardware to them. But another big deal is the Lenovo Legion Go S. It's a handheld gaming device, but what makes it special is that it's the first authorized third-party SteamOS handheld, and that means Steam Deck will have some actual competition in the hardware space. Now, when it comes to screens,
Dude, don't you love that shit?
and that means
Guys, competition. They own the product, and they're literally allowing and embracing competition with their own product. Chat, that warms my heart. That warms my... Apple could fucking never. iOS fucking dog shit.
means Steam Deck will have some actual competition in the hardware space. Now, when it comes to screens, there's a new $60,000 see-through TV, a crazy new foldable TV, and of course AI-powered TVs like this one from Samsung that can translate and summarize movies on the fly. It won't be long before AI is able to generate fully customized TV shows for you without the need for Hollywood actors, writers, and directors, which is poetic considering Hollywood is literally on fire right now. But now let's look at some more obscure and lesser-known announcements at CES. If you live in a big city and you're poor, this company came up with a cool new way to make some more money. It's a Wi-Fi repeater that allows you to take your private Wi-Fi, then sell your excess gigabytes to the public. You might not get rich, but it's a very easy side hustle if you live in a densely populated area. Another mind-blowing piece of tech is Portalgraph, which is a VR projector that can make objects appear in your environment, just like in Star Wars.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
You do have to wear glasses, but not a full VR headset. But that brings us to our final item, Nua, which is an AI-powered smart pen. This pen has a built-in camera that will watch what you write and keep track of it. And that's awesome, because in theory, you could write code by hand. In the future, programmers will no longer be slaves to computer screens and keyboards, because a blank sheet of paper is the IDE of the future. Actually, that might be the stupidest prediction I've ever made, but if you want to build a future with AI...
That's cool, but it's so fucking slow though, dude. There's so many inventions that can do better than that, no? Like laser keyboards or fucking like you can have it on the fly. You could have there's so many other things.
You need to learn it from the ground up.
Oh, it was a joke.
And you can do that today for free thanks to this video sponsor, Brilliant. Their platform provides interactive hands-on lessons that demystify the complexity of deep learning. With just a few minutes of effort each day, you can understand the math and computer science.
You have two options. You end stream and we discuss this, or I leave. Which one?
What do you think, chat?
Chat? You have two options. You end stream and we discuss this, or I leave. Which one?
What do you think, chat?
Setting a sequential break.
Chat?
The sanest fucking Rainbow Six player. Run predictions mods. I know Joe is chill like that.
You have two options. You end stream and we discuss this, or I leave. Which one?
What even happened anyway?
What do you think, chat?
Guys, I'm hungry for some drama, low key.